Well, the list of candidates for the UK's top job is increasing by the second. One of the top contenders, Rishi Sunak, on the front foot. The former finance minister releasing a pretty schmick campaign video that looked like the product of, well, a fair bit of planning.
But that is where my story began. Family is everything to me, and my family gave me opportunities they could only dream of. Someone has to grip this moment and make the right decisions. That's why I'm standing, to be the next leader of the Conservative Party and your Prime Minister.
Yeah, I don't think that was done at home on an iPhone following the resignation. Now, fueling rumours he'd been plotting Christmas. His dream job, of course, now vacant after UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson fell on his sword. A mass exodus of Tories quitting, finally forcing his hand. Joining me now, live from the UK, a former Conservative minister and the man credited with running Boris Johnson's first campaign for mayor in 2008, Lord Jonathan Marland. Lord, thank you so very much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Good morning, Erin. I love this word, schmick.
I don't know if that's an Aussie thing, is it?
A word I shall treasure. Actually, it's a bit like Australia here now. It's 26 degrees already and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm feeling a bit odd.
Very jealous of you over there. It's raining at the moment here and I think will be for a fair while yet. Now, you are a very rare breed in the Conservative Party. You're a Boris supporter. Should he have resigned?
Yes, of course he had to resign. The pressure was so huge upon him. And the job had been made untenable.
You're very close to him. You were one of the first people he spoke to after surviving the vote of no confidence last month. Have you spoken to him over the past couple of days?
No, I haven't spoken to him the last couple of days. I will see him this week, which will be interesting. And, you know, it's an extraordinary time in politics over here, Erin. You've alluded to it in your preamble. Boris Johnson has been like a sort of huge balloon hanging over politics in the UK for about the last 16 years. He's been, in a sense, like Churchill, even though comparisons are odious, but Churchill was a similar figure who hung over British politics for a long time and eventually became Prime Minister and then became Prime Minister again and was Prime Minister at our most difficult time. And I think, in a sense, why I am a supporter of Boris is that I think he did an outstanding job in 2 or 3 times of crises.
I will ask you about his legacy in just a moment. First, there are reports he intends to stay possibly until October. Should he leave now so the party and, more importantly, the country can move on?
Well, he can't leave now because there's a leadership election battle. This is a mistake, of course. As I've been predicting all the way through, we will now have, actually, I don't know if you're familiar with the Grand National, Erin, but it's a horse race that has about 34 horses in it over some very serious jumps where horses are exposed to a grueling period of searching. Some people might say it's more like the wacky races, but there are a lot of candidates appearing, as you said earlier, and it'll be a really awful time of people laying into each other, which is just not what the country needs in this time of trouble.
No, absolutely. I think I used to love the movie National Velvet, I think with Liz Taylor, possibly, that was about that very race. What will Boris's legacy be? It is hard to look past scandals.
Yeah, well, I think his legacy will be getting Britain going with the vaccines first in Europe. To do that, his legacy will be getting Brexit done. OK, it's not completely done, but he's gone a long way of breaking the inertia that surrounded this time of this incident, which is obviously the Brexit incident. He's got it done. There was always going to be the Northern Ireland or the Irish problem. That's dogged our country for years, as you know. And that is yet unresolved, but I feel it will be.